Well, hello everyone. It's combo time. Hello? 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 Are you there? Is anyone there? Menchie's here. Sleeping as always. Hello from Washington. Hello from Austria. Hello from around the world. Oh my lord. Hi guys. Happy Saturday. Happy Simply Stream Saturday. Yeah. Menchie, what up? Hello from France. Bonjour. Comment on dit hello en français? Je crois que c'est hello. Hello. Hello from around the entire world. Wow, it's so crazy every time I look at this chat and there's like every country being listed. Like what? Isn't it wild? And also I apologize because North America does this thing called daylight savings, which means that we all moved our clocks. All of our clocks, we just decided arbitrarily on this day last week, we're moving our clocks. So people from around the world are very confused. I think I didn't even realize how much of an impact that would have. But last time I streamed, there was a lot of comments like an hour into stream being like, why'd you start early? What happened? What's going on? So yeah, I underestimated the fact that, you know, North America kind of lives on its own island. Is North America an island? It's kind of like a giant fucking island now that I think about it. It's not an island. But yeah, oops. So apologies if that has impacted you negatively and now this stream is like at a worse time slot than it was previously because it's an hour earlier for some people, right? It is annoying, but I'm just used to it. So thank you for being here early, if it's earlier than normal for you. Love the ponytail? Thank you. I had it in a French braid. We filmed the podcast yesterday and I had a braid. And then I just took it out because, I don't know. It was like frizzing out of the braid, so I had no choice but to take it out of the braid. That's actually the truth. And now I just put it up. But it's kind of gone like poofy because I don't put any product in it. Oops. I don't put any product in my hair, so this is just how it dried, and it kind of has a little bit of frizz puff. But you know, whatever, wherever. Menchie will. What spooked you? Menchie spook. She's got a huge eye crusty. Okay, hold on while I pick her eye crusty. Menchie, you gotta pick your eye crust. Oh, yeah. Oh, good girl. The struggles of being a mother. Gotta pick her eye crusties. Menchie. Are you cutting your hair at 3 million subs? I already cut my hair on stream like 2 months ago. Can't believe it's been 3 months already. Damn, welcome. KO, Menchie Gang member for 3 months. Wow, is it? When did we start memberships? Like July? June? I can't remember. I think it was... What year is it? What's going on? But yeah, I think like not that far off, we're going to start seeing the 6 month star. So if you notice, all the members who are either Menchie Gang or Sock Squad, their names are green. That's why their names are green or highlighted. It might be different depending on your device, but for me, they look green. And then there's always a star after that says, that's an indicator of how long they've been a member. So right now we're at the 3 month star, which is blue, but then the next star I believe is the 6 month star. So that's fun. And then eventually there'll be a year star, a 12-month star. What? Combo stream, best stream, says Holo Combo. One of my mods. Yes, I did the stream just for you, actually. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna look at your Instagram page. That's the entire stream. I have no intention of making any of my own combos. We're just gonna go to your Instagram page. But yeah, welcome to the mods. Speaking of mods, we have a few here in the chat. Holo Combo, Procrastination. Not sure who else is around. Nintendo is a mod, technically, because I gave him a wrench. Sometimes I regret, but you know. Aren't you exhausted from work? How are you so productive? I don't know. Don't ask me that because you don't want the answer. It's so early on the weekend. I know. Even I feel like it's 11:11 Make-A-Wish for me right now in the morning, which like isn't that early because I'm up a few hours ago. But I've already like been on the treadmill, ate breakfast, painted a bunch of pre-painted some swatch wheels, so they're kind of wet, but I did a bunch of prep work because we're gonna have fun. Well, yeah, just chilling for a bit before we begin. Hello, Simply Bentendo, Menchie and Zyler from Singapore. So happy to catch a live stream again. Thank you, Thin Izzy, 4-month member. Woo! From the beginning. Yeah. Ben, get tea. Yo, Ben, where's my tea? Okay, you've been summoned from Afris. It's true, I have not had tea yet today. Oh my god. Why? I haven't had tea. It's always a bad thing when it's like 11 a.m. I have not had a cup of tea. What's wrong with me? No, I don't secretly drink coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee. I don't know. I mean, if it's like in a candle, it's fine. But when Ben makes a coffee, because he has like an espresso maker coffee thing, I can't do it. It's too much. And I know that's like an unpopular opinion. A lot of people love coffee and the smell of it. I just can't. Is that my tea? Just in time. And water? Thank you. Thanks, Dan. Oh my god, the first sip. The first tea of the day is always like, it sets the tone, you know, for the rest of the day. If you just have a warm sip and you're like, that's the note. That's the rich black tea awakeness note. It's setting the mood. It's wonderful. I think this is a black tea that Ben made for me. I'll be having a Bailey's coffee to stay awake tonight. Bailey's coffee was, I used to put Bailey's in my tea, obviously, but I had a lot of roommates who put it in their coffee. What is it, Ben? It's a mix of maple syrup, oolong, and black tea. Good job. I love that. And you can put hashtag tea in the chat to get my Simply's favorite picks page, as you know, from David's Tea, who's not actually owned by David, who left the company like 6 years ago, but the name is still David's Tea. Delicious. Good job, Ben. Now it's gonna be a good day. And he brought me water too, because, you know, stay hydrated. All right, so the plan for today is to play with some Holo Taco combos. And I feel like, I don't know why it's taken me this long of having a brand since 2019. And now it's like March of 2022. And I have not done a dedicated stream or like content series about all the combinations you can make. Like when the entire premise of the Holo Taco brand was about layering and coming up with different combinations. That's why it's called Holo Taco, and that's why I introduced toppers and bases, and that was kind of the whole, you know, the existence, the reason for Holo Taco. And what I always like to do, even before I started my own brand, I was always obsessed with figuring out how could you layer this to make it look a little bit different, and playing with different finishes like unicorn skins or, you know, hollow toppers in English, in case you're like, what taco? What language is this? Taco equals topper equals a nail polish special effect that you put over top of a, usually like a base color. So you'd pick a base color and then you'd put a topper on top, or a taco in our language, which I'm sure the vast majority of you speak simply Nailogic-lish. But just in case, you know, put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you're a little bit new to this and you're like, what? Please explain, lady who loves nail polish, who I kind of remember from painting 100 layers. Please explain why taco. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. Oh, we have 1. We welcome you. We welcome you. And we have a 2 in the chat. We have a 69. We have a 800,000 in the chat. You guys. Is that how many Holo Taco combos can be made? We will do some math and find out. Okay, everyone's putting a 2. All right, definitely not me. Got it. Okay, most of you are not that. But, you know, we want to welcome the people. We know you all too well. $8 billion. So speaking of math, I talked to Ben's brother last night because I had some really important questions for him before we begin this exercise, which we will not be able to accomplish completely, you know, mathematically, finitely, and complete all the equations, because you'll see how difficult it is. But I texted Ben's brother last night, Matt. As you know, he has his PhD in math, in pure math. I think technically it's called pure math. Pure hollow math? I don't know. And I asked him, I'll read our texts. If there are 72 base colors and 17 toppers, how many base color and topper combinations are there? Because right now, Holo Taco has 72 base polishes, and by that I mean a combination of crèmes and like multi-chromes, linear hollows, glitters, anything that's considered like a nail polish on its own that's not a topper. So 72, that's how many we have. And 17 toppers, how many combinations? And then he's like, are you choosing a single base and topper? So like just one of each. And I said, yes, for now. And he said, then it's just 72 times 17, which is 1,224. And I was like, oh, I could have done that math myself. It's literally just multiplied it. I know, but this is a lead up. I had to ask him the easy question first before I ask him the hard questions that I don't want to calculate. You know, I don't know how to spell out the calculus, the algebra for. And I said, now what if you could add 2 toppers on each base? And then he responded, 19,584. Assuming you can't add the same one twice. And I said, okay, now what if all those combos could be made glossy or matte? Because we have glossy taco or matte taco. And he said, just double it. Duh. Yeah, I know, but I just, you know, I need him to say it, because it's like, you can't just say research, you need to cite the research study, you know, like I need him to write it out. Ben is currently writing out Matt's math in the chat. Thank you, Ben. And I said, okay, fine, last question. What if you could put up to, but not necessarily, all 17 toppers on each of the 72 bases? Like you could add 1 topper or 2 toppers or 3 toppers all the way up to 17. How many combinations is that? He said, that number is huge. And then he proceeded to write an expression. Ben, can you write the expression in the chat? It basically amounts to a number that you can't put on a calculator, because when you put this on a calculator, it gives an E at the end. Like, what does E mean? Like exponentially? Like it won't fit. But Ben wrote it right here. 2 to the power of 72 plus 17 is 2 to the power of 89 is 6.187 times 10 to the power of 26. What? And then he said, you may wish to subtract 1 to exclude no base and no topper, i.e. naked nails. Now here he is, thinking of the things I didn't think of. And then I just did like a shocked emoji. And he said, it's more than the estimated number of stars in the entire universe. And I said, that's a lot of Holo Taco combos. Thanks, bro. And Matt goes, anytime. Thank you, Matt. He's probably not watching, but thank you, Matt. Little did you know I was gonna showcase your math. You know, putting that PhD in math to good use, we really appreciate it. This is not a math stream, but I needed that to set the pretext, the context for how impossible it will be to do every single combination of Holo Taco bases and toppers in a 2 to 3 hour stream, because there is just too many. There's too many to fit on a fucking calculator. All right, I know I missed some chats, but I had to, you know, explain the math. I never use my member chats. Just want to say hi before my lunch break. Hi, hello. Thanks for sharing my green spill nails on Insta. You're welcome, nerdy nail art. Oh, the E means error? Oh my God, error? Yo, we broke the calculator, guys. Holo Taco combos broke the calculator. Holo combo, where are you? I don't know what's in your future if, like, you know, there's an error in your future. This suspiciously sounds like a deconstructed Polish Mountain. Maybe just me. I don't know. Well, Polish Mountain wasn't really about all the combinations, right? It was just like, how many layers could I put on? There was nothing being complicated by looking at the effects. As an algebra teacher, this is my new favorite stream. Only the last 5 minutes. It doesn't mean error? Ben, you texted it in the wrong chat. What does the E mean? Exponential? I thought it meant like exponential. Where's the algebra teacher? This is what they meant in math class when they said math was everywhere. Exactly, see? Hey, Amanda Sizemore, what does the E mean on your calculator? I'm only trusting people who know shit in math to tell me. E means the exponent to 10. 10 specifically? Or just, I thought it meant like exponential, not error. Huh. It seems like some people didn't listen in math class, and some people did. Just anything above 10. Okay, got it. I was never that good in like simple math like this, or calculus, or algebra. I was much better at like data and statistics and that kind of like modeling trends. That's me. And to do all that, you rely on programming and querying and coding language and just like Excel to do your calculations for you, which is good for someone who doesn't, you know, necessarily remember how to do like algebraic calculations or memorize the multiplication tables. Like, I was terrible at that stuff. I needed a computer to help me, but I could like write the logic. So just being I know some people like think I must be good at math, but there's all different types of math. Algebra and this kind of stuff where there's fucking letters in the equation, not for me. Unless it was like a sociology variable, you know, then it's fine. But very different type of math. Okay, we literally have people writing equations in the chat. I can't read that anymore. Like maybe in grade 10 when that was being pushed into my brain for like what I needed to study for, but right now, as of today, can't read it unless it's attached to a real world variable like sales data or crime, then I do not understand. Math greatly upsets me. Oh no. Math is very useful, you know, and I'm happy to have paid attention to some extent in math because I do think that it will always help. Like you can't go wrong for the most part. And except like, I don't know, like trigonometry, I can't think of a situation unless I want to talk about like right angles and acute angles and using nail vinyls on nail art designs. There's that. I'm just kidding. I think the second I learned how to apply math to something real, like variables in sociology and looking at social trends, then I was like, now I understand, now I get it. So I think it's kind of depends on how your teacher teaches it to you and then the applications you can do with it. All right, this is not a math stream. I'm not a math expert. However, thank you, Matt. What we're gonna do today is go through, at your request, all different sorts of Holo Taco combos. We can't do them all, but you know, I want your guys' input on what bases you think would look good with what toppers, what does it look like if it's matte versus glossy, and yeah, I have some wheels prepped, and I already have some wheels that we've done before in case someone asks me the question. I have some of the basics like unicorn skins over black with matte versus glossy, and let's just kind of have fun with that, you know? Let's just have fun. But before I get into your before I get into your requestions, that's like request and question. We just invented a word. Can you do that? Can we just invent a word? Please put your requestions in the chat for what combos you want. Before we do that, I would like to show you guys something absolutely insane. So if you thought that the number of possible Holo Taco combos was insane and that someone would need to be insane to chart and document them all, you are correct, because people have done that. People who are not me have done that. I have noticed in the Simply and Illogical Discord. If someone wants to put exclamation Discord in the chat, pop it open for those who aren't there or haven't realized it. There's been like a group of people on the Simply and Illogical Discord who've put together a spreadsheet, like a grid of all the possible combinations, like user-generated content curated from the community, and I would like to show it to you. So I hope that's okay. I mean, like, you know, they claim they have a website too. And they say that they are, you know, for legal reasons, not affiliated with Holo Taco, which is fine. And then also for legal reasons, you know, I'm not affiliated with the spreadsheet, but I am affiliated with thinking that it's amazing. So there's that. So shout out to the people who've been working on all the combos. And I'm going to show that to you. Let me just open up, see if I can find their actual website. Okay, here's their spreadsheet. I'm going to put it in the chat. This is a public doc. They've shared it in our Discord before, but I'm going to just put it in the chat if someone else wants to go look at it. It's public to view. And how do I get to your website again, guys? FAQ here. Just for extra clarity, I didn't make this. This is not associated with Holo Taco Inc. But it was fan curated and it's absolutely insane, like in an amazing way. It's just like a group of people who love Holo combos and put it together. Yeah, all the combos a Holo Taco fan project. Or wait, you can't see the top. So they made this and it's like actually crazy. If you try and scroll down, it takes a while to load because there's so many images trying to load on a cloud, which is Google Docs. And not just that, that's just the first tab, guys. That's the basics tab. Like, what? So there's no topper. That's my broken nail. And it looks like they've given credit to each person. Like, I think these are Discord names, right? And Matt, Scattered Holo, Matt Scattered, Holo Taco, Linear Taco, Matt. Oh my God. And it's like you can scroll to the side and see absolutely every. Look at the gray. The gray looks good with every single topper. Like, not biased, but these are just facts, obviously. And it looks like they've taken a combination of pictures from the Holo Taco website, like that's my nail, and then other people who've just submitted it, which is amazing. So I hope I don't accidentally break this Google Doc by sharing it with too many people and then there's like a million people on it, because I already see there's a lot of anonymous people on it right now. So I apologize in advance if it doesn't work, like if it stops working for people. That might be possible, but I also think, like, look at the number of pictures this is trying to load. It's amazing. So if it doesn't work, maybe come back to it, and I apologize to the owners if I temporarily break it. But yeah, it looks like they're working on each tab. Like, this is just linear, that's just scattered, flaky, gold flake. Got to start with the basics though. Anyways, this is absolutely amazing, you know, to just observe that people put effort into building this. I know how complicated it is to build the spreadsheet that's functional and works, never mind one that exists on a cloud, never mind managing one where you're trying to garner submissions from people. It's just so fucking cool, and I just love this community. And this is like another reason that shows, like, I had absolutely nothing to do with this, and I think it's so incredible. And the number of people running it, like, there's got to be more than one person running it, but also the number of people contributing, it's so cool. You should do a count how many combos there are. Didn't you miss the beginning of the stream? We already went over it. There's an infinite number. Well, there's a set number if you're only putting one topper, which was let me go back to that. If you're only putting one topper on top of everything, then it's 1,224. If you're just doing one topper per base, sorry, it's that times 2 for matte or glossy, so it's like over 2,000. But thank you, Ben. Ben has pinned the message, or sorry, the spreadsheet, if you guys want. The spreadsheet has Ben's nail. It does? Where? Did I miss it? Where's Ben's nail? Where's Ben's nail? If you think that's Ben's nail, it's not. It says, like, underneath whose nail it is. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Yeah, there is still a finite amount of combos, even though it's a huge number. Yeah, there is. It depends, like, if you wanted to put 17 toppers on one nail or 16 or 15, then, like, that number's absolutely ridiculous. But generally speaking, no one's really doing that. You're generally picking one topper, sometimes maybe two, but let's just say you're only going to put one topper on, and then it's either going to be glossy or matte, then it's in the 2000s. Then there's like 2,000 and something combos. Yeah. Isn't that wild? All right, so this exists and you can go to it and see some combos, but we're gonna paint some on stream. Now, like, what I'm gonna do is gonna be like underwhelming because I'm never gonna be able to do this. But I just wanted to say a huge, oh my God, all the other, like, the frosted metals are in here too. God damn. I just wanted to say a huge, like, thank you to everyone who's worked on this. I know this amount of work is just incredible, and also just for, you know, your love of Holo Taco and the fact that there's other people out there who enjoy looking at all the combinations and are obsessed with documenting it and just find the joy in this activity alone makes me so happy, because, like, this is my dream. You're, like, combining documentation, spreadsheets with art and fun. And that's kind of just, like, I don't know, my entire personality summed up in a nutshell. So this makes me happy and proud and just, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm just so happy. Matt's in chat. Where? Oh, there. Hi, everyone. Hi, Matt. Did I get your numbers wrong? He's here to check my work. Matt, where's your nails? You have to participate in this. Oh my god, it just goes on. So there's all the linear hollows with the toppers. Matt, I'm so sorry, everyone. I did the math wrong. That big number. What? There was a number of combinations of any number of bases and any number of toppers. Okay, so what's the right answer? Matt's like so worried about. It's fine, Matt. I think we get the point that it's like insane and no one's gonna do the ultimate number, but Sarah M, wow, this is incredible. The Lord's work, using milestone chat to say thank you to the creators. Thank you, Sarah, and I'm sure that they appreciate it so much. And I hope that we didn't break their chart with traffic or anything. If you're looking to contribute to this chart, you can go to their FAQ. They have a section on their website about how to submit, because they do rely on people submitting. And I also think like the creators did a lot themselves, but so cool. So fun. Like, it just goes on forever. Yo, you know what's funny is I know how many lines you have to add to this document. I know how much work you have ahead of you. I would have believed any math answer. Yo, you and me too, because I'm like, I don't know. The right answer is pinned. Matt, if you're choosing only one of the 72 base coats and any number of the toppers except 0, then it's 72 times 2 to the power of 17 minus 1 equals 9,437,112. Okay, this is the vetted answer. Matt has vetted his work, right, Matt? And if there's, an algebra teacher in chat, they can verify your work. We have to do peer reviewed on this channel. It's very important. Holy shit. The right answer is pi. I used to be good at math and then I forgot everything. Yeah. It feels like that when you have like a mathematician writing this and I'm just like 9 million, what? Is that still more than the stars? Yeah, so now you know, like, it's just an impossible task to do all of the combos. It's wild. But we can do some of them here. So let me just move the camera over. You guys can talk math in the chat while I get the camera back here. I believe Matt. That's wild. What base colors are you wearing right now, Chris? I am wearing nail check. Nail check. I'm wearing green screen, the new Here for the Payday Matcha Maker, not milky white, green screen again, and then over top I'm wearing 2 toppers. So see, it's not just 1 topper. Like sometimes I like to do 2. I'm wearing Celestial Lights, which is the green shimmer, and then Flaky Holo Taco for the holo. I think it looks, I love doing like an iridescent topper, whether it's unicorn skin or the shimmer, and then a holo topper as well, because then in like the shade or beauty guru lighting, you see more of the iridescent shimmer, and then under like direct phone flash, you would see more of the holo, and then it's just, oh my god. Oh, I need to adjust the Okay, let me just make an adjustment on the camera. How many hours of streaming would it take to try every single option? We're not gonna compute that, holy shit. Hello? Come back. What is wrong with this? There we go. See the holo with the flash? Yeah. Rainbows, rainbows. Best of both worlds. That's probably my favorite combination, yeah. You do like an iridescent topper and you do a holo topper, so you get the best of both worlds, baby. All right, so go ahead in the chat and tell me some of your favorite combinations or ones that you're really curious about seeing, and I will pluck them out of the chat and do them live. So go ahead and comment, and while you're thinking, this is a wheel I already had made, which is all of our 24 crèmes with each a different holo topper. So we have scattered, linear, and flaky. And then it generally goes scattered, linear, flaky, but with a couple exceptions. But I love, like, just look, when you put linear over top of a crème, it looks like a holo polish. Well, like, that's literally the point, but it's so cool that you can transform any crème into holo with any of the toppers, but especially linear holo. And of course you can see that better with a flash. Damn, look at it over, I'm over brew. Ah. Over any dark color, you're gonna see the holo more. That's just kind of, you know, science. They're over indigo away. Linear holo looks so good. All right. Thank you, Ben, who is curating some of your requests. So I'll get to them in a second. Just don't request one that you're already seeing here. But this is probably like the staple. This is the basics, the classics of Holo Taco combos. It's 24 of our crèmes, and then I've rotated the different types of holo toppers. The linear is the one that's like smoothest, like the smallest grain, if you will. Flaky is like the crazy party animal. That's flaky, that's flaky. And then the more subtle one that looks like a softer galaxy, like that one, this one, is scattered. Harder to see on lighter colors, but fucking beautiful either way. Woo! And when you spin it, woo! Me! I can't spin it fast enough. Okay. All right. Let's check out chat. Let's scroll up. Let's see. Who do we want first? Grinch fur nails. What? Wrong stream, guys. Okay, we have to take a request from Holo Combo. We must. Apologies to everyone else. Shady navy plus sonic unicorn skin plus gold flake taco. That's so interesting. Okay, shady navy, which I have pre-painted on here, plus sonic plus gold. So there's sonic and gold. Should it be matte or glossy? Well, tell me in a sec. And paint, yeah. So I had just painted these not that long ago, so they're a little bit wet. So I'm gonna paint Sonic on first and then Gold Flake Taco, but like you could do it either way just to see the different effects. So Sonic Unicorn Skin is a blue-based unicorn skin. It will look a different color if you paint it over a light base, but over dark, it will look blue like that. That is pretty. And now I'll wait like, 30 seconds to a minute and put gold flake taco on top. We also had a request, chameleon coat with gold flake taco. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, while we're at the gold stage, I'll do chameleon coat with gold flake taco. So I had some of the multi-chromes pre-painted here. That's chameleon coat. It's kind of like an army green to more of an antique green, like a gunmetal almost. A bit of a bronze. It has an interesting shift. It's a very unique one. Now we're painting gold flake taco on it. This is like riches, or like the rainforest is what it reminds me of. Oh, look at that. It's like gilded gold. Like in arts and crafts, gilded gold leaves. That's what this looks like. If you go to Michael's and you pick up some beautiful like floral bullshit, that's what this looks like. Hey Simply, what holo combo do you think would look nicest with sapphire jewelry? Well, what we're doing now, I think shady navy with sonic unicorn skin, but I would also add holo. I would also add holo. Like you could put flaky holo taco or linear or scattered on top of this to give it like that extra sparkly rainbow. I think that would look stunning as a sapphire. Okay, now I'm gonna put gold flake taco on top. Whoa. I kind of want to make it matte too, just to see. That looks like a stone on its own. That looks so good. That looks like jewelry. Okay, we're gonna make it matte. But the way it is now is how it would look if we added a glossy taco. It would be like a little bit shinier and slightly smoother, of course, but we'll make it matte just to see. But that looks beautiful, like the heart of the ocean. I love it. It's a blue gemstone. Adding gold flake taco onto like deep, rich colors like this is just like an amazing surprise. Isn't it so cool? Oh wait, you already knew. Holo Combo knew this was actually a test, of course. Okay. Another suggestion was here for the tea. You mean the bring me the teal with solar unicorn. I love that. I say about everything. Bring me the teal with solar unicorn skin. So one thing I like to do, I mean, you could do this any way you want, but a couple principles of making combinations that I think are helpful and interesting is matching colors and then opposing colors. So by matching, like you could use a green shimmer in this range over top of green crèmes. Like you could use Celestial Lights, or you could use Galactic Unicorn Skin, which is a green one. And to complement with a matching skin or iridescent topper looks really cool if you're going for that color. Like if you want like green or teal and that's the mood you're going for, then you pick a green or teal leaning topper and it'll look like a gemstone in that color palette. Or you pick something that's like the opposite. So if you take a color wheel and you look at what's the opposite of green. Wait, what is the opposite of green? Here, let me pull it up so I don't get it wrong. Color wheel. I will show you. This is what I mean. We've all seen this. We all, you know. So green would be like red, right? Okay, so solar unicorn skin is our closest to that. It's probably a little more orange technically, but it's an opposite. So it's complementary as opposed to the same. I know someone's gonna be like, well, not exactly, but you know, you get the point of what I'm saying. The opposite color on the side of the wheel also looks really cool. I mean, So does any topper, but if you want something that's like really gonna stand out and be like, what color am I looking at? Then picking a base and picking its opposite color topper will give you that kind of impact. So let's do that with Bring Me the Teal, which is from the Tea Crèmes collection. And is this solar? Oh my god, I almost painted on Cosmic. In my low lighting, sometimes it's hard to discern. You have to look at the label. There's Solar Unicorn Skin. We do not have an iridescent, sorry, Menchie hair, shimmer topper equivalent to this guy right now. But eventually I must complete everything, of course. Ooh, see? Look, it's like glowing. It's like glowing embers through a forest sky. Oh, that's beautiful. See, and it shifts to like more of a yellow at the hard angle, but the predominant color you're gonna get is that glowing orange. So that was Solar Unicorn Skin over top of Bring Me the Teal. Opposing colors there. So what other good suggestions? There are so many, I know I'm missing some. Everything is Pine with Celestial Lights. Oh, do I have Everything is Pine painted? I do not, so I will have to paint it, but that's okay. Anytime you do shimmers, toppers, or holo over top of a holo glitter, you're gonna see it less because the holo glitter has so much going on in it already. So if you really want the biggest impact, working over the most boring of finishes with an interesting topper will get you that, you know, that bigger impact with the one coat of the topper. So that's why I'm mostly using crèmes here, but obviously you can put it over whatever you want. Also, putting toppers over top of linear holos is a very interesting look too. While I'm letting that dry to do more, let's do some more. Left on Red, Solar, and Matte. Like we're going for this like antique red gilded look. Okay, so there's Left on Red wheel with Solar. So I see what you've done. You've chosen to stay on the same color path with the red tones, reddish orange. So that's Left on Red right there. And we're gonna add Solar Unicorn Skin. This is fire. This is straight fire. Like, come on. Help! My nail is on fire! We'll let that set for a second and then we'll add some gold and make it matte. Let me just keep painting this guy on. And I realize that it's going to be hard for me to like read chat and all the amazing suggestions. So if you don't mind just dropping me the good ones that you see. Because as I paint, I cannot read. Polar Princess over Mint Mojito was amazing. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Mint Mojito. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's like such a soft, icy look. I can like picture it in my head. I know my nail polishes so well that I can like picture how it'll turn out, even though I haven't like necessarily done every single combination. I'll do another coat and let me just finish off. Everything is Pine, as promised. Got like 3 combos on the go right now. But I'm letting it dry in between coats, which you should be doing too. Okay, so we're going back to this one on Left on Red with Solar Unicorn Skin, and now I'm gonna add Gold Flake Taco. And we're gonna have this beautiful antique looking red. Oh my god, it's so like rich. Kind of reminds me of like the Lunar New Year too, because it's like golden red. So I believe this one was requested to put Matt, so we're gonna add Matt. Not Matt, Ben's brother, but like Matt as in Matt Taco. We're gonna add Matt to this combo. But yeah, stunning. Like, this is what I'm saying, guys, you know? Nail art, you don't need to worry about it if you can just do this, and it's just as easy as painting on a couple layers. That combo is fire, I know, right? It looks like it. This music is wonderful for chill swatch wheel painting stream. All right, here's Celestial Lights, which is the green leaning shimmer, iridescent shimmer. So it does shift, like it'll go to kind of pinky, but it's predominantly green. If you know, you know. You know. And let's put it over Everything is Pine, which is a super chunky hollow glitter. So you could argue like she does not need any topper assistance. But let's see. It'll be like a winter evergreen frosted pine tree. That is actually like really nice. It kind of lightened it up a bit, and it gave it this like winter fresh, winter frost. That's pretty. Here, let me put it. Right? Because you get the hollow, you get the sparkly, chunky glitter, but then you get this like when it's blurry, this green frost, like winter. It looks like it should be in a mint gum commercial. Right? Like if I'm Excel and I'm making a commercial about accelerate your breath, like I'm hiring a nail artist to do this on the actor. It's very pretty. Okay, mint money, not mint money, sorry, mint mojito, which is this linear hollow. Here, I'll put on a third coat just because working on a swatch wheel, I find I have to do like more coats than I would on my natural nail because these are just naturally translucent, whereas your nail and finger is not translucent, unless you have really long nails and the tips are more translucent. But Polar Princess, Menchie's my polar princess. She has her head like tucked down right now, but I can't show you because I don't have enough ports for more cameras. One day though, we did order a new computer, so I'm excited to finally have more cameras being able to hook up to my computer. And also like the computer is supposed to be better for gaming, but like I don't know the difference. Fake date in Polar Princess. Good one, silly munchkins. Did I do that already? I think I tried. This was a shimmer wheel from the shimmer stream. I had cheap champagne with Polar Princess, and it didn't make like that much of a difference, and I think that's because the reflectiveness of the frosted metals is just so much that putting on like a sheer wash of topper doesn't really show as well. So yeah. But this was all the shimmers on top of other pigments. There's a, look at that. That's just Gold Flake Topper over Shady Navy. Gold Flake Taco. Taco equals topper. Okay, where were we? Polar Princess over Mint Mojito. This is gonna frost it up too. This is also gonna be in a gum commercial. Whoa, when it's blurred, it looks so nice. It looked like opalescent. That's like magical. It's so pretty and beautiful. Look at it in the light. You're getting it at like a hard angle, so you're seeing the yellow from one angle, but it would predominantly be more pink. That's so beautiful. See, what did I tell you? Linear hollows as the base and then put on a topper is also fascinating. Like, this just looks like a custom nail polish. I mean, well, they're all custom nail polish. What is a weird thing to say? I just have always felt like you can have the freedom to build up different special effects like this. And that's kind of why Holo Taco exists in that way, where we have a lot of crèmes and we have a lot of like good basic classics like linear hollows, holo glitters, multi-chrome, and then 17 different toppers. So you can make your own like this. And I kind of think it's more like cost effective is like the wrong word, but if you're like a customer, you having the freedom to choose what you want it to look like rather than having to buy every single combination of ingredients like pre-existing in a bottle, I think is just better for a customer to be able to like have all the options available and decide on your own. I don't know. That's just how I've always thought about it. Like fire and ice? Yeah, kind of. It's like soft ice though. The green really makes it. It's like mermaidy. All right, that was a winning combo. Good job. Okay, we were gonna make a couple things matte, in part because the matte needs to sit for a couple minutes so you can see the full effect. So let me just go ahead and mattify. Let's mattify this guy. Stunning. Like so sophisticated, but also spicy, you know? I could see it if you did the same combo over I'm Over Brew, which is, where is that one? Which is the darker burgundy. I feel like that would look really stunning too. A little bit more sophisticated, a little more New York elite elevated status. I don't know what words are coming out of my mouth. That's just what comes to mind, like fashion magazine bullshit. But mattifying it is one of those things that almost feels like it makes it more sophisticated. Not that that word has any real value or bearing on the color of your nails, but it is how some people perceive nail polish. More sophisticated if it's matte for some reason. Society has decided that. Whatever. And we're gonna mattify this stunning combo too. So, oops, sorry, it was blurry. Did I get it all? Because I'm painting from a weird angle. I might miss it. I will recap what all the combos are once we're done, but because I have to do a coat, let a coat dry, whatever, so I know that it's a little bit harder to follow. So once they're all done, I'll recap exactly what they are, but let's go with more ideas so I can keep painting. I do have pre-painted a bunch of crèmes here, and there's some multi-chromes already here. I also have the green and yellow wheel. So if you guys, you're interested, maybe some of our new crèmes, like the office crèmes, or any crèmes that you're particularly fond of, if you want to see a combo with 2 different toppers or whatnot, put it in chat. Banana Hacks and Polar Princess. Ooh, okay. We'll do that one for Ben. And then let's see some double combos, like pick two, like a Holo Taco and an iridescent. Ben, if you find any of those as I paint, let me know. So this is Polar Princess over Banana Hacks. That's gonna be a pretty one, obviously. It's gonna elevate it to a unicorn dimension. It's gonna make it appear more pastel, mermaidy vibes. That's pretty. You know what's nice about it is because the Polar Princess shade has like this yellow shift. Hold on, let me close the bottle before I... So Polar Princess is predominantly pink, but it angle, like at an angle, it goes to like a golden kind of glimmer, like a sunrise glimmer. So when you put that over a color that's like a sunrise, like a yellow, at those angles, it looks really beautiful. It does, like, it's like a sunset or sunrise, whatever. That's pretty. Okay, we've got some more requests. Work Bestie, Polar Princess, Flaky Holo Taco, please, from Rachel Cakes. I like it, I like it. Work Bestie is your new bestie for a base shade. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I think that like darker colors, and this one's like dark but also pigmented, so it kind of like hits both worlds. If you want a bright polish but you also want to see the impact of a topper, Work Bestie is like kind of that perfect deepness but also a good color, as long as you like a warm leaning purple, of course. So Work Bestie, Polar Princess, just had it out. Flaky Holo Taco. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like something I would do. So a question that is often asked is, if you're putting on an iridescent topper or like a unicorn skin and a hollow one, which one do you put on first? So it's a good question. I would generally say that you would put the one that is more translucent, that you can see through, on last, so that you can see the one that is maybe more opaque underneath it. However, if you're working with a shimmer, our shimmers are super packed and like they give you a lot of coverage in one coat. So if I put this over top of the hollow, I'm probably gonna obscure the hollow. So with this combination, I'd recommend putting the hollow topper over top of our shimmers. But if we're talking about a unicorn skin, I'd probably put the unicorn skin over top of the hollow sometimes, because unicorn skins are like more transparent. But it's also like, it's kind of up to you. Like there is no rules. I guess if I'm trying to offer a standard rule, then I would say do the iridescent first and then the hollow topper, I think. But you know, there's always exceptions. So like I could be wrong. There's like probably one combination where like you want to do the reverse. It's not a science or a math, guys, okay? It's an art. I'm Overbrew plus Sonic plus Blue Flake Holo Taco. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's like opposite colors. Okay, we'll do that next. Thank you, Maureen. So here's Polar Princess over Work Bestie. That's already so pretty, but don't worry, we're gonna add more. I'm over. Okay, here. So while we're on the same wheel, I'll just work with that. Sonic and Blue. I gotta go in my limited edition drawer. There's Blue Flaky Holo Taco, which was limited edition from our first anniversary collection. Who has this? Who has this? So, over top of I'm Overbrew, which is a burgundy. So I'm gonna put the unicorn skins on first. Oh, that's so pretty. That's like opposites, but like that's so nice. So that's Sonic unicorn skin over top of I'm Overbrew. Putting blue on top of red, it looks like, you know those 3D glasses where you're like, what What shape is this? Where are the objects? That's what that reminds me of. I'll add blue flaky Holo Taco next. Oops, I just touched it. No. See, the reason why I leave 2 blank is so I can hold the wheel. Okay, we're going back to Work Bestie combo. And I'm gonna put flaky Holo Taco over top of Polar Princess right here. Oops, bloops, that was too much. I have a Menchie hair, guys. Get the Menchie hair. Get it. Get it. Yes. Don't worry, we got it. So that was Work Bestie with Polar Princess Shimmer that shifts from pink to kind of like a golden, and then flaky Holo Taco on top. Good Lord. I love this combo. Of course I love this combo, but like, look, when you shine your flash, you see all the rainbows from the flaky Holo Taco. And then in more indirect, subtle lighting, if I were to take this out in the shade, you would really see the Polar Princess iridescent like shimmer icing coat come through. That's a beautiful, beautiful way to like transform an otherwise, I don't want to say boring, but like, you know, it's just a color, which is fine if you like wearing just a color. But if you're super extra like me and you want to play with different combinations, then, you know, it's always fun to add something to that just a color. Ben, are you taking notes? She can get lost in all. I know, I'm sorry. Ben has already curated a couple suggestions for me, and I'm going to get through some more. You guys have so many good ones, but let's finish off with this one. So that's I'm Over Brew, Sonic Unicorn Skin, and Blue Flaky Holo Taco, which was the limited edition topper. She is gone. She is retired. But she will be remembered with this combo right here. That's so pretty. It's hard to tell from this kind of lighting, but there is something I really appreciate with like the colored flakes, which are super hard to find and get enough of. Honestly, that's why we don't, you know, that's why they were limited edition. But that's so pretty. That's like, it's a gemstone, you know? I love it. I love it. It's splendid. It's wonderful. It's so good. I need a sip of tea. Wow, it came out so nice. I know what I'm going to paint my nails today. You're welcome, Rachel. Thank you for the suggestion. There's so many suggestions to add the gold flake taco. It's so interesting. People are really like going back to the gold flake taco. I thought that was very fall, you know, because it suits the kind of tea classic fall vibes. Looks like fallen leaves, sparkling gold. But yeah, there's so many suggestions with it. Okay, sorry. Let me go back to what Ben had because he had curated some from earlier that I don't want to miss. What Do You Pink plus Linear Taco plus Galactic Unicorn Skin from Michaela Tim suggestion. So let's do that. So Galactic, Linear. I love linear, guys. Do not overlook the power of linear Holo Taco. So I think I'm going to put linear first because linear is more packed and dense. And then I'm going to put Galactic Unicorn Skin over because it's like the shattered. So you'll be able to see linear through it and around it. Does that make sense? I feel like I don't make sense to anyone except maybe the people who made that spreadsheet. So over What Do You Pink? Yeah, let's do it. What Do You Pink? The perfect bubblegum pink. So it's linear Holo Taco, which will be more visible under a direct phone flash, which I'll whip out after. But while we're doing this, let's double fist do another one. Sparkling water from Esty. Sparkling water plus everything taco. Sparkling water. Plus, I still have one in my in here. Plus everything taco, plus the blue winter shimmer, the twilight shimmer, I think you mean. Everything taco. Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty, like icy. Okay, let's just, here, since this is basically dry, let me finish this one off. So I have What Do You Pink, Linear Holo Taco, and Galactic Unicorn Skin. This is more of like a softer, like a bubblegum Queen Katy Perry almost vibe. I want to say, why does this remind me of Katy Perry? So if I put a flash on it, you'll be able to kind of, there you go. So you can see the linear hollow coming through slightly. It's going to be less obvious over a paler color, but it does give you a lot more dimension than just the color alone. And I think under the shade, this would probably look pretty. Oh, there, see at the angle, it looks more purple. So Galactic Unicorn Skin does shift to purple at hard angles. But it's gonna be hard to see the linear hollow work its magic at the same time of the unicorn skins. But that's a sweet combo. It's like cotton candy almost. Okay, so this was this really interesting idea of doing like a cool frosty sparkling water, which is from the Pastel Hollows collection. Everything Taco, which you know is back. And Twilight Shimmer, which is, so Everything Taco does not contain Twilight Shimmer because Everything Taco was created during the Remix collection. It's back now, it's back in stock. We brought it back after popular demand, many requests, so you can find that available now. It did originate as a concept for our limited edition remix collection for our last anniversary, and it at that point contained all of the toppers that we had released up until our anniversary. So that's all 6 unicorn skin, the iridescent flakes, and all 3 Holo Taco toppers. So that's 9 different toppers in Everything Taco. Since then, we've released the shimmers and gold flake taco, so those are not in Everything Taco. So it's okay to suggest that we put the shimmer with Everything Taco because it does not include it. Oh my god, one day, this is like just insane. What if we have to release a topper that has every single topper? And then the next thing you know, it's just like every single pigment ever available in nail polish. I'm just gonna release one called I Want It All. And it's just literally every single pigment possible. And then we'll never be able to restock it because it's impossible to have everything in stock at the same time. How long do you wait between applying multiple toppers? I find that beyond 3 coats, it's difficult for me to not have my mani too thick and fully dry. Excellent point, and probably something I should clear up. The reason why I kind of go back and forth between the combos is because I'm trying to give some time between, one coat drying and me adding the next coat. But just like when I've gone to Polish Mountain multiple times, it is very prudent to make sure every single layer is completely dry before you put on the next one, because the second you add a layer, you're making what's underneath it slightly wet again because you're adding wetness to the polish underneath. So make sure it's completely dry, and that can vary depending on your environment. Like if you are outside in Florida, then it's gonna take fucking forever to dry because of the humidity. If you're working under really hot lamps, it's not gonna be as quick to dry. And also how thick you apply the coat. If you're someone who really slaps it on thick, then you're gonna need to wait longer than someone who's applying a very thin coat to build it up. So my advice is usually work in thin coats. You're better off doing one extra thin coat than less thick coats, because less thick coats are gonna take too long to dry. It almost takes 2 hours for me to swatch my combos. Yeah, just ask Holo Combo. So if I had to give you like a quantitative range, I would say like a good 5 minutes at least between each layer. Now, usually that's fine if you're painting your entire manicure because it'll take you at least 5 minutes to go from finger 1 to 10 and then back again. But that's assuming you're working in thin coats and that you're not in an overly humid or hot situation. You can kind of tell when a polish is dry just by like looking at it. Usually it loses a little the glossy wetness look as it sets. But yeah, if you are adding like 2 toppers over top of 3 coats of, you know, a lighter creme, for example, yes, your manicure is destined to be thicker. And I get questions all the time like, the manicure is so thick, isn't that gross or bad? And it's like, no. I mean, like, unless you lay it on sloppily or you're like, you're loading it on off the brush as opposed to doing thin coats and waiting, then it's totally fine. I've had no issues with it, says the girl who once put 100 layers on. Yeah, you just got to have more patience and wait and do thin layers and then ultimately finish with the glossy taco to, you know, seal it all in. Can do speed run painting your nails? No, absolutely not. Remember, I did that the first time I tried to go to Polish Mountain. I tried to speed run it. If you remember from the very beginning of 100 layers video, I got to like 43 or something coats and it was like liquidating, dripping off of my nail because I did not give enough time between coats to dry. Yeah, so don't do that. Cat's Evasion, Linear Holo, and Sonic Unicorn Skin. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay, I'd have to go get it. Cat's Evasion. Yeah, I had to restart Polish Mountain because I fucked up. But that's okay. See, it's a learning experience. So if you feel like you fuck up on your nails because it got too thick or, you know, it's too gloopy, you got to restart, but you will learn from your mistakes. I will need to do 3 coats of the multi-chrome before we begin, so let's just get that started. And I will continue with the linear holo suggestion, which was Sonic Unicorn Skin. Was it Sonic? No, it was Twilight Shimmer. Fuck, now I can't remember. It was Twilight Shimmer and Sonic Unicorn Skin. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna do Twilight Shimmer first. Wait, no. No, I have a bad memory. What was it? Did Ben write it down? Everything Taco. No, it was Everything Taco. Thank you, Ben. Everything Taco. This is just like a test of my memory. That's all this is. And the Twilight Shimmer. Got it. Okay. So we have Sparkling Water. Now I'm adding Twilight Shimmer. This is a nice pairing because this one had Polar Princess on it, right? And that's Twilight Shimmer over Sparkling Water. Wow. This is like holodescent. You know, when you mix linear holographic with iridescent shimmer, you get holodescent. Stunning. Okay, give that a second. I'm still painting my Cat's Evasion. I have a cat hair, obviously. I'm trying to get in my Cat's Evasion. What are the chances? This stream is so relaxing and satisfying to watch. Good, I'm glad you're having fun. This is like nail painting ASMR. Except I'm not whispering. Pink Fizz with Celestial Lights and Scattered Hollow. Okay, now we're just doing this entire... we're just gonna cover all the bases there. Okay, I kind of like this combination. So there's Pink Fizz, which is like a cool pink pastel linear hollow. Let's put them 3 of them together. This is a new collection series right here, except you can make your own collection out of shades that you already own. That's Cat's Evasion. Oh, every time I paint Cat's Evasion, I like remember how amazing it is. And I'm like, it's so pretty. Okay, so we were gonna do Cat's Evasion. Let me find the super chant, or I think it was a member. Yeah, Cat's Evasion, Linear Hollow, and Sonic Unicorn Skin. A lot of fan favorites for Sonic, eh? A lot of people like Sonic. I do too. That's the blue one. It's just so like, what? Like, it really does give that gemstone opal vibe. And it's very unexpected to have the blue. I guess it's more unique in that sense. Like, there's a lot of brands, even like drugstore will occasionally have somewhat of an iridescent top coat. They call it hollow most of the time when it's not hollow, but like they do exist. But the standard iridescent top coat is more like a cosmic in terms of the color. It's usually more like pink or purple. That's kind of the standard. So a super blue one like this I find is very unique because you don't see it as often. Thank goodness we are normalizing fun nails. Of course. When have we not done such? This is simply nailogical or not logical, whatever. All the same thing. So Cat's Evasion, Linear Hollow, and Sonic. Let's do that. Oh, by the way, oh my god. Putting Linear Hollow over a multi-chrome is how to make multi-chrome hollows. There you go. Life hack, by the way. I've seen people say like, why don't you just come out with multi-chrome hollows? Like when we came out with multi-chromes, and I was like, dude, just do this. Like, I do try really hard. Look at that shit. Wah! I don't want to have to, duplicate things so you guys can essentially recreate the same thing with what you already own. So I try very hard specifically to not, what's the word? Like, I don't want to, I just forgot the word I was looking for. Cannibalize. I don't want to cannibalize the fact that you can just make this combo yourself, and if I were to come out with these mixed together, pretend like it's new and something you need when like you don't. You know what I mean? I know. We're gonna add more over top of that, but just to carry back to Pink Fizz and Celestial Lights. That's not to say that eventually, like, I do see a future where Holo Taco does more interesting combinations, like, as a nail polish in its own bottle. But I am, like, specifically trying so hard to not come out with things that you can just make up on your own because I don't want you to waste your money. Capitalize. Yeah, capitalize, cannibalize, I don't know. Okay, so this is Celestial Lights on Pink Fizz. And here's, what a wonderful trio. This is like a sugar sweet snack of holodescent. Holodescence. The new trend. There you go. There you go. This is for spring 2020. It's going to be in all the fashion magazines. You heard it here first. Holodescent, everyone. We've got mint money, sparkling water, and pink fizz, linear hollows, and topped with iridescent shimmers in Polar Princess, Twilight Shimmer, and Celestial Lights. So that way, in the shade, you get this beautiful, like, iridescent mermaid unicorn. And then with a flash, you get hollow. Damn. Like, come on. That's so, it's too pretty for me, guys. It's too pretty. There's no glossy taco on this. I'm just, whatever. It's not really necessary for the purposes of demo, but a glossy taco would make it smoother and a little bit shinier and reflect the hollow and shimmer just like a more, you know, glossy equals shiny. So would definitely always recommend putting on a glossy taco. If you're actually putting this on your nails, of course, not just having fun on swatch wheels. And then we were finishing up with Cat's Evasion Linear Hollow and Sonic Unicorn Skin. So I'm gonna add some Sonic. Whoa. This is like an asteroid. What? This looks like Mars. This is what I imagine Mars to look like, you know? I'm traveling to a planet where I'm not sure if there's gravity. I don't know if I can breathe the atmosphere, but the terrain is super red and metallic. And then I find these random rocks that are worth more than diamonds, and they glow blue. They have glowing powers. This is Mars, is what I'm saying. I have been to Mars. I have seen it. It is the combination of Cat's Evasion with Linear Holo Taco and Sonic Unicorn Skin. And if you put a flash on Mars, your computer cannot even read the data. Wow. That's so pretty. Look at that angle. She's got angles. You know, that's what it's that. It's because Mars is not flat. It's very round. So when you travel around the sphere, you're going to get all the different colors of the land. Speedrunning mint mojito plus Polar Princess before work. Oops. Yeah. That is a stunning one for sure. All right, let me just give me 1 second. All right, what other combos? Give me some more. Give me some more on crèmes because I painted all these wheels and they're just sitting here now. Here, how about this wheel? What do you want on this wheel? I gotta cap all my bottles. Oopsie. Let's see. Scientific plus cosmic plus scattered. Let's do that. Scientific plus cosmic. I would do scattered last in that case. So here's, cosmic. Where is cosmic? Cosmic is the pinkish one. Pink and yellow. Kind of like Polar Princess. Cosmic is the unicorn skin equivalent of Polar Princess, I would say. And that is definitely like the other side of the cotton candy look. Well, that was the Unicorn Dreams aesthetic, right? And we'll do scattered next, but I'll hold on to that. What else? That's on this wheel. I'm just looking for ones on this particular wheel right now. So we had that. Here for the payday with solar unicorn skin. When you take out the word unicorn, it sounds so weird. With solar skin. I mean, I guess all the names are kind of weird when you think about it. Who did that? Here for the payday with this. I'm only going to be able to do 2 at once in my brain, so or else I can't remember. This solar skin. Solar unicorn skin. Ah. That's pretty. It's like an apple. Looks more like an apple. And then we'll do scattered hollow on top of the scientific one. And then you said Polar Princess. There. Just reset the chat. Sorry. Because I needed to remember it. Over top of here. Oh, I should have done it the other way around. Oops. But it's fine. Here, this will show you what happens when you put an iridescent shimmer over top of a unicorn skin flake. Normally, I'd recommend doing the shimmer first, but here, this is the other way. So you do end up obscuring the flakes a little bit more by putting the shimmer on top, but like, you know, whatever. It's a little bit more subtle. You still see the flakes underneath, but they are slightly obscured. All right, what else on this? Seafoam Home plus Aurora Unicorn Skin. Aurora, we haven't used Aurora yet today. Yeah, Aurora is one of the best-selling unicorn skin flakes. Where are you guys? Why has no one requested Aurora that I've seen, that I've noticed? And then Purple Flaky. Another from the limited edition drawer, Purple Flaky Holo Taco. Over top of Seafoam Home. Let's do that. Let's play Build That Combo. Okay, and while that dries, what else on this wheel? On this wheel, guys. Butterscotch Hop Galactic. And Everything Taco. Butterscotch Hop Galactic Unicorn Skin. Okay, and so to put Galactic at the same time as Everything Taco wouldn't really make sense because there's already Galactic in Everything Taco. You know what I mean? Unless you just want more of the same, which is fine. But why don't we just, I'll put Everything Taco over Butterscotch Hop and show you. Show you what I mean. Everything Taco is, if you can't make up your mind, if you've been watching this for like 2 hours and you're like, Christine, there's just, there's too many choices. I hate stores with too many choices. That's what this feels like. Then you just put Everything Taco on. That's your solution. We also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we released a Polish Mountain bundle with all of the crèmes that we have so far. All 24 crèmes you can now buy in a bundle on Holo Taco. And that's why I went to Polish Mountain with Holo Taco crèmes. Here, I think we put a picture of it on the website. Look, not even kidding. There's literally, you can buy every single crème from Holo Taco at once. If for some reason you have never purchased a crème or you just really love a friend or a family member, you can, this is like the best discount deal of all of the ones we have, obviously, because you're getting so many, but it's all 24 of our crèmes. And, you know, this is the picture to market and advertise it. Obviously, this is how to get the best use out of all 24. It's the Polish Mountain Bundle. There is a TikTok or a YouTube short of me doing this, so you can go watch that if you are looking for satisfaction of the layers actually being painted on. Here, why don't we just watch it? That's not Holo Taco. I wrote Holo Taco. So if you go to the Holo Taco channel and scroll all the way down to shorts, there's like all of our shorter videos. Here, it's this one. I think it might get copyrighted, so I have to play it without music. Yeah. This is what I do in my spare time. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about this, but this really demos the opacity and the coverage of the crèmes, even though that was not the objective of filming this. Glossy Doggo. And there you go. That's 24 coats. It doesn't even look like that much. I mean, I know it looks thick. There you go. So yeah, that's on YouTube Shorts, but also on TikTok. It's so satisfying. Yeah. And there is, this was like the stupidest thing we had to do. The website had to list every single picture, which is just like overloading. If anyone runs a website, you know how you're trying to minimize how many megabytes are being used up by like photo and assets on one page because it takes longer for the user to load it and it can cause complications for like, I don't know, checkout or whatever. But like we had to have every single picture in this goddamn carousel. Anyways, I've improved my swatch pose. This was like one coat black from the beginning. And then you can see how I've gotten better at taking pictures of crèmes. I don't know. No one else notices this except me. But when I look through these pictures, I'm like, I'm better at taking pictures of crèmes now. I have learned. How many people have bought the bundle? Surprisingly, like a good amount of people. Like when we made this wasn't supposed to be, you know, a top selling item. I just thought it was kind of hilarious to even list and kind of have an excuse to do this and offer a discount if there happened to be someone who wanted to get all of them or buy their friend all of them. But yeah, people have, there's been like enough purchases that I was like, really? There's that many people who wanted all of them. So shout out to you if you bought this and if you did this. If you went to Polish Mountain, please tag Holo Taco. You know, use hashtag Polish Mountain, hashtag Holo Taco. I love to see it. Where were we? Guys, there's too many combinations. My brain cannot memorize them. We were adding purple flaky Holo Taco to this one. To Seafoam Home, Aurora Unicorn Skin, and purple flaky. That's such a beautiful, like, serene Florida mint kind of look. It also looks like mint gum. Why does everything look like gum to me? So with a purple flaky Holo Taco, you're gonna see the purple more over top of a lighter color. That's gonna come out more. So it kind of looks like speckled. Kind of like speckled gum. Everything is gum. That's a whole like different unique look, right? Normally I'm biased towards using toppers that will end up looking lighter than the base, and this is kind of the opposite because this flaky hollow topper is by definition purple, so it's darker than teal, but I think that's pretty cool. Bring back purple flaky Holo Taco? No, guys. We can't bring back everything. It's already very difficult to kind of balance what makes sense to bring back while also respecting that something was at one point intended to be limited edition. Like, if I just brought everything back, then like, what, why? So, you know, everything taco we kind of made an exception for, and we also didn't have enough at launch, and that was very clear. Whereas these anniversary toppers, they didn't sell out like immediately, as I recall. So it kind of felt like there wasn't as many people who missed it. Now, I know that that also could mean a lot of people joined and decided they wanted to collect Holo Taco after our first anniversary. I get that, but what am I going to do? I can't make every single person happy. And also, the number one thing is that you can't always get these pigments, especially specifically colored holographic pigments that are ground up into tiny little bits. Like, they're just not always available in the same cut or form in the quantities that we need them. So while some indies might, you know, use them in their polishes, we can't get them because we can't get enough of them to make enough for a launch. So it's a little bit different. There are many struggles, and I wish I could do everything, but I do as much as I can, you know? When is Got Cake? Got Cake is also one that is coming back. When is it coming back? They're working on it. We knew that one was going to take longer than everything taco because it has a little bit more unique ingredients in it. But yes, she is on the schedule. So, I don't know. This year for sure. Where is Holo Taco located? Well, I am located here. But the manufacturer is located in New Jersey area. New Jersey, New York-ish area. That's where it's made and shipped out of in the USA. Got Cake, I'm hoping I can get my hands on. Well, good news, because we're going to make a shitload of it. That's what, like, I feel like moving forward, I have definitely learned so much about making sure we have enough after not having enough. And, you know, we do everything we can to make sure we're going to have a shitload at launch so that that doesn't happen. That if you did want it and you were there on launch day, that you are going to get it. So, I mean, I can never make a guarantee. That would be unwise, but we are absolutely taking account. And when we are going to restock something, we're like, okay, triple it or whatever. Will you ever visit the factory? Yeah, I've been there a few times, but because of COVID, I have not been there since. In part because there's like travel things that are more, it makes traveling more annoying. It would have been possible for me to go, but I just decided I didn't really need to. I haven't traveled anywhere at all since COVID, and I should go at some point, but I don't know, man. Anxiety and also getting used to just living and breathing only in my house. I don't know. I'm sure some of you out there can relate, and then there's others of you who are like, who cares, just go. But I don't know. People see things differently, and that's okay. Will you ever show us a video of the polish actually being mixed at the factory? So there have been videos we posted. One was of Menchie the cat being stirred. But since posting those videos, we have transitioned to a different manufacturing process that allows you to make more at once, where it's actually closed. So I know like a lot of indies will film videos if you see like a hand stirrer, or sometimes it's a machine, but like it's like a pot this big and you can see the top of it being stirred, but that's not how we manufacture anymore. It's all in like closed systems, so you couldn't even stick a camera inside because it's inside of a closed system. So That's what I understand. So yeah, unfortunately. And I was like, go back to the old system because I want to shoot iPhone videos. And they were like, no, we need to make more. So that's just how it works in the manufacturing of larger amounts of nail polish. Did I miss some super chats? I did. I'm sorry. Butterscotch Hop, Sonic Unicorn Skin, and Blue Flaky. I love blue and gold. That is a good idea. Okay, I should stop talking and go back to these. Butterscotch Hop, Sonic, and Blue. Okay. I'm putting them out so I remember. Xyler with anything blue. Xyler? Okay. Let me see if I can grab Xyler. Not the cat, like the polish. Let me see if I can grab my cat. Xyler with blue. Did I miss something else? My friends all ask me where I get my nails done. Myself with Holo Taco. Also, when will the silicone mats be released? Michael! Michael, trying to get all the information. The mats are coming. They are not that far away. They're not like the end of the year far, but they're... I can't tell you exactly when. They're not like imminent. They're not next. They're not imminent. But we are working towards confirming a launch date, you know. But I'm super excited for them because, like, obviously I use them all the time. That's what this is. This is a silicone mat. I'd already finalized and approved it some time ago, but, you know, it takes a long time to make as many as we need for launch. Campaigning on Xyler. Xyler the cat, yeah. My buddy Xyler. All hail Xyler the cat. I'm waiting for the nail oil pen. Yeah, we're working on that too. As I've been saying for 2 years. But we must achieve perfection. That's a super high stakes item. So like I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna make sure it's 100% perfect. I've gone through like so many of my own prototype pens because I actually use them. So I will be able to say it. I've been testing for 2 years. But yeah, we're working on it because we're redesigning it. So prototypes you might have seen me accidentally tease when I retrospectively should not have. What we end up releasing will be different. And I have not on purpose teased any of the new designs that we're working on because I want to be sure. That's why. And so I've learned from my mistakes to not tease before it's 100% signed off on. Which is like fine, whatever. Like you guys know. I need to test and sometimes something's gonna slip because I'm just using it. But yeah, we're working on a redesign. It's gonna be amazing when it's done, but we are taking our time and we're not releasing because we set a release date. We are working on perfecting the product and doing all the tests necessary, and then we'll release when we have all of that completed and when we have enough in production ready to go. That's the other key. We can't just release if we only have like 100 ready to go. Like, no. I love that you added on purpose. Yeah. As long as the mats are coming by Christmas. Michael! Michael, stop it. They will come before Christmas. How about that? Okay. I mean, our plan is that they will come before Christmas. But like also with supply chain and all the shit going on, with anyone who's ordering goods that require trucks to deliver them, it's very tough to guarantee anything. Also, any tips on starting crazy details on nails? I love the hand cream. Good for afterward. Good, I'm glad you love the hand cream. Any tips on starting crazy details? stabilize your hands and like work kind of like in a video that I posted previously about how to paint with your other hand. I think there's some tips about stabilizing your work surface area and your hands to like start to work with detail stuff. So same concepts kind of apply. Duct tape gray with galactic and flaky. A duct tape gray, finally. Duct tape gray is like one of the most beautiful ones for a combination. I love it. Duct tape gray, galactic, and flaky. Let's do that. Let's do that. This is like strangely relaxing. I mean, it's not strange. Menchie, your hair. Menchie, no. Menchie, I can't get it. Fuck. It's like stuck in there. Oops. Just putting Xyler, I'll give Xyler 3 coats before we proceed. So Xyler was gonna get anything blue on top of him. And butterscotch hop with Sonic Unicorn Skin we were gonna do. Apologies. It was supposed to be Xyler on a blue. No, it was Xyler with anything blue. So I'm gonna put blue toppers on top of Xyler. But I guess you could interpret that any way you want, right? But there was another super chat from Jennifer. Butterscotch hop with Sonic Unicorn Skin and blue flaky Holo Taco. So let's do that one. I took a picture of this combo actually. I'm pretty sure it's like somewhere on the website or socials maybe. Or maybe it's just on my computer and never went anywhere. But I do have a picture of Sonic mattified over top of butterscotch hop, and it's so pretty. It's very like nice and weird. I think I'm gonna make this matte. This lighting just like murders it, but actually I can't make it matte because we're putting blue flaky Holo Taco on top, so I can't do that. Can't make holo matte. That's illegal. It's a criminal offense in this country. Come on, guys. So there's Xyler. If you want me to put Xyler over top of blue just for fun while we're here, because, you know, this is the most exciting time of your lives. I'll put Xyler over Blue Ain't Slick Multichrome because why not? I do find like our holo glitters are thick in the sense that they aren't intended to be toppers. So you probably don't want to use like a full coverage glitter polish as a topper. You can, it's not like against the rules, but it's not really what it's for when it's meant to be like full coverage on your nail. So just keeping that in mind, you are gonna get a larger amount of glitter with one coat. Whereas if I'd added scattered Holo Taco, it'd be way more dispersed, for example.
Will you ever release Holo Taco decals? Like include the logos, smiley face, also, banana hacks plus frozen bananas plus lunar unicorn.
I'll read that back in a second, but this is actually like kind of cool. What? So this is Xyler the cat over Multichrome Blue Ain't Slick. And like I was saying, you're gonna get a lot of glitters on the first coat because that's just how our formula is designed. So it is gonna be super dense, so you're not gonna see the base color as much. But it's kind of cool, like what? And just for comparison, there's Xyler the cat on its own, so a totally different look over top of a dark color. Wow, thank you, Kristen, for that super chat suggestion. And I will go back to the other ones in a second. Let me just finish off with Jennifer's request of blue flaky Holo Taco on butterscotch hop and Sonic unicorn skin. I feel like the camera screams when it sees yellows and oranges. Like you can hear the camera screaming. It's like, that's too much color. The color is too high. So again, kind of like putting purple flaky Holo Taco over top of a light color. It does look more like opaque shards of glass as opposed to translucent or silver, but that is a very interesting look. Okay, where was I? I know I missed some. One before. Duct tape gray plus galactic or weren't we doing that? I can't remember. Yes, we were. Let me finish that thought. Oops, I touched Xyler. No, I touched him. Galactic and flaky. So let's do this one. That's a killer combo right there. That's nice. The green like flash over top of the gray looks so nice and opaly. And then you have flaky Holo Taco to make it sparkle. Whoa, yeah, that's really nice. I mean, anything over gray is so nice. Why is that? It's kind of like sparkling concrete. Sparkling concrete is such a great shade name. I gotta write that down. Sparkling concrete. I really like any of this fun stuff or just hollow and gray is so sophisticated to me. Like monochromatic grays. Just imagine a range of like light white or like a light gray to a almost black but not quite black. Like a monochromatic collection, but it's all hollow. Me. Fancy. Sonic unicorn skin, gold flaky topper, maybe matte. Do you mean the flake taco maybe? Over matcha maker. Oh, we haven't done a matcha maker one. Let's make our matcha maker in combo heaven, yeah? Sonic. Another request for Sonic. You guys are obsessed with Sonic. It's funny because I don't think Sonic was like a top selling unicorn skin. What's going on here? So Sonic over matcha, again with that kind of blue glow. And we'll add gold flaky topper. You mean I think you mean like this one. This looks stunning over top of Matchmaker because it's that classic tea look with that sage green and gold. That's, you know, classic British lady drinking a cup of tea from her cabinet. Her ceramic dishes. Will you ever release Holo Taco decals? Like include the logos? You mean decals for nails or like stickers? Both of those things we are thinking about, and we are working on something, but there's nothing like completed or finalized or dates made. Like, it's hard to say. There's a lot of things you guys say in the chat is something we're like thinking of and exploring, but just because we're thinking and exploring does not mean it's anywhere near the possibility of coming out or coming out at all, because we might run into an obstacle. There's too many obstacles for all the different reasons of different things, but this is something that I am interested in exploring, and it's always good to hear if you guys are interested in our exploration. What am I like talking about space? Also, banana hacks, frozen bananas, and lunar unicorn skin. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's do that. But let me just finish off this one since I was here. Matcha Maker, Sonic Unicorn Skin, and Gold Flake Taco for the ultimate sophisticated tea lady. Very weird. This is like an oddball tea. Like you're the odd one out at the tea party. But I kind of like it. Okay, before I lose this one. Frozen bananas, banana hacks, frozen bananas. Yeah, frozen bananas. Also, do you guys want frozen bananas back in stock? I ask so suspiciously because I already know the answer. This one, do you remember? Of course you remember. It's frozen bananas. Bananas. Ben's shade. Chat says yes. Chat says yesterday. Release frozen bananas yesterday. So frozen bananas originally came out with my birthday polish. And we never said frozen bananas was limited edition. In fact, I said the opposite. I'm like, if it sells out, then I don't know if we're going to restock it immediately, but maybe we bring it back. So soon that day will come. Very soon, actually. So that's banana hacks with frozen bananas, which is a frosted metal. Ooh, it has like a gilded gold, but more of a white gold instead of like a rich, darker antique gold. So I do like this combination. That's so pretty. And lunar unicorn skin. God damn, that's gonna be a wild combo. Lunar unicorn skin is this one. It's a very obvious unicorn skin. I feel like of all the unicorn skins, lunar unicorn skin is like the most obvious on any base color. Bananas is getting the love it deserves. Exactly, Glamour Babaful. Give that one a minute. I love Christine's sneaky giggles. Guys, it's so hard to be like, to just not say everything. Do you understand? What's Sonic the Hedgehog stuff? Moving at the speed of sound, make tracks quickest hedgehog around. You got ourselves a situation, stuck in a new location without any explanation, no time for relaxation. This is for you, Bentendo. What does this mean, Barbara is mad? What does that mean? Everything taco was supposed to be added to sparkling. Was it? Did I fuck up? Here, I can add it now. This entire stream is a memory test for me. Over top of sparkling water. Okay. Like I just looked, but I need to look again to verify the information. So sparkling water already has Twilight Shimmer on it. Now we're gonna deviate it more from its holodescent sisters. And we're gonna add everything taco. So obviously it's pretty. Like there's just no debate that it's not pretty. It's just which look do you want? Do you want the more subdued, I don't know if subdued's the right word, but the more uniform linear look, which is just the shimmers on their own? Or you can get a little more blingy with the scattered kind of unicorn skins in the middle. That's with everything taco, which is the best of all unicorn skins, essentially. So pretty. So pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay, we're gonna finish off with this very interesting one. Banana hacks, frozen bananas, and lunar unicorn skin. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Why do I sound like a 6-year-old all of a sudden? I don't know. What happened to me? Guys, what happened to me? You're going to tune in 20 years from now. I'm still going to be doing this because there's just that many combos to explore. The spreadsheet is going to crash the internet. In fact, I don't know if the size of the internet will be able to keep up with the number of combinations that will exist in 20 years. And then you're all going to be sipping your tea asking me, Christine, what about this with this, 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 but Matt. That's us. That's you, me, and the tea in 20 years, okay? This is our future. Our past, present, and future. You can't fight it. It is what it is. You hope so? That's fucking stunning. If you like yellow, it's stunning. It's like very lemony. But I really like the tone of gold in frozen bananas is so nice because it's more of like a white, like a yellow gold. Like a white yellow gold. On the nail, it doesn't look as yellow because on the nail you only have 3 coats instead of like the equivalent of 300 coats because the bottle is showing you the depth of the jelly, obviously. I might have a swatch of it. Yeah, there you go. This is frozen bananas on a nail. Here, it's on my nail. And that's Gold Flake Taco, in case you were wondering about the tonal difference. We painted this on a stream some time ago. I've been seeing a lot of positive feedback about the Frosted Metals after we said that they sold the worst. But like, you know, the data says something different than the customer says, but oftentimes the customer responds to what you're telling them the data says, and they usually want to vote for the underdog because that's just human nature to say like, no, what about the worst? I love the worst, and just want to refute the data, even though the data does not change. But yeah, I appreciate it. And I think frozen bananas especially was just like, turned out to be such a stunning shade. Good job, Ben. R.I.P. Cold Shoulder, yeah. Frosted Metals are the best, see? There's some people saying that in chat. What is the gold linear hollow? Oh, that's lemon spritzer. So, I mean, you might call it gold. You could call it yellow, but it's lemon spritzer, which is from the pastel linear hollow collection. Obviously, this is one that's going to look a little bit different depending on your skin tone because it's closer to a skin tone than like blue. But yeah, it might look goldish on some people. It is like a light yellow gold, I guess, but frozen bananas reads more like a platinum yellow gold, like a mix of platinum and yellow. I don't know much about gold. Okay. I need to run to the bathroom. But here, I'll leave you with this wheel for a second. Minchie. She was keeping you company, but you did not see her. Hey, girl. Where's the cat clock? Yeah, I know, I forgot. Look, I have this. I should have put it on. Okay, I'll take a couple more combos and then we'll call it a combo day because what did I tell you? There's too many to do. It's impossible. C'est pas possible. Here, let me pull out this wheel since we didn't really play much on here. So if you have anything for here. Work Bestie plus Aurora Unicorn Skin. You can already see that on the Holo Taco YouTube Shorts channel or our TikTok. I did a combo. There's actually a video. It's like one of 4 combos. Indigo away plus 1 coat of Menchie. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Thinking out of the box, using a holo glitter as a topper, even though that's not what they were invented for, but like, why not? Xyler showed much success. That's Indigo away. And Menchie. Menchie. Menchie sleepy. One day I'll be able to show you her at the same time as the nails. That's a bold look. Like, that is a look for sure. Because Menchie has silver and baby pink holo glitters, so they're really gonna stand out on a dark color. But like, that's pretty. It's like, it's subtle. Like, you kind of see a little bit of baby pink. But that is one way if you really want a super sparkly like holo topper and you, for whatever reason, want more than what a Holo Taco, like the traditional 3, offer you, then you could just paint like Rainbow Snow or Menchie the cat on top and just like it will explode with holo. My only it's not a criticism, like, it's really personal preference, but I do find that putting a holo glitter over top of a creme, because we pack them so densely with the 100% holo glitters, you lose more of the creme, right? Like, I can't see as much as the indigo of the indigo away, but you know, whatever. If you like that effect, then who cares? You do whatever you want. Just for example, so people know what I'm talking about. On this swatch wheel, I've just got black with the 3 holo toppers. So see how they are less dense than Menchie the cat showed up? And that's intentional, so you can still understand and, you know, get a glimpse of the color underneath, right? Anyways, there is some science and some logic to why something is a topper versus why it's a full coverage polish, but like, also do whatever you want, you know? Do you. Okay. Board meeting everything taco, everything holo and matte taco. So you probably don't want to make it matte, because this is what happens when you make holo matte. Do we know this? Does chat know this? Unicorn skins matte, amazing. Holo matte, it kind of just murders it. Like, they don't really shine the rainbows. So that's kind of how I say. Thank you for making HT so accessible. There are so many brands I want to order, but they don't ship to my country. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I'm not sure which country you're from, but since we switched our shipping couriers to UPS, they were able to get us a deal to ship to way more countries than before, and we already shipped to like a lot of countries when we first started. But yeah, it's always good to hear that. Trying to make Holo Taco available to as many countries as possible, and right now it's like some 60 or 80 countries. And when I say countries, some countries always have exceptions. There's some regions within countries that do not want to accept shipment, so it's not like specific countries that it's always a yes. Exceptions, guys. But yeah, I mean, if that's you, you can always go to the Holo Taco website and see where we ship, or just like try and check out and put your address in. That's the easiest way, and it'll tell you. It also changes, not because of our doing, but because different countries are changing their restrictions. There were a lot of countries during COVID that just decided nothing is coming from America, and they changed their rules about like import and whatever. So I can't like just look at chat who's asking me, do you ship to Turkey? So like you'd have to check on the website for the most accurate information to date, because it does change the world, you know. The world is a confusing place. Board meeting plus Aurora plus scattered. Okay, we'll do that one. How's that? Board meeting, Aurora, and scattered. Oh, scattered is nice. It's probably the Holo Taco I reach for the least, because I want the most impact, and it's more of like a subtle galaxy sparkle. Not saying it's bad, but you know, I'm that give me everything person. Who got board meeting? Not like who's been in a board meeting, that's like everyone who's worked a job, but who got board meeting recently? I hope you guys love it. It's like such a bright blue. Shocking blue. Enough for your boss to, you know, notice you. I missed one from a while back, but I have it on my dashboard. I wonder if Ben painted some swatch wheels. Can simply guess what he used. Tomorrow I'm painting my nails the greens you did for St. Patrick's. Thank you, Claudian. If Ben painted some swatch wheels, if I could guess what he used, I could absolutely guess, guys. That wouldn't even be like a fair quiz. That's a really good idea. Like, could I guess which combination? But like, I do that all the time when I see people on Instagram who have like different combos. I can always kind of in my mind go, I think it's that, and then I look at their caption and it's confirmed. And then other times I'll look and I'll be like, they're holding a Holo Taco bottle, so you assume that most of the polishes being used is Holo Taco, but I'll be able to be like, that one's not Holo Taco. And then I'll look at the caption, I'll be like, confirmed. So I think I'm pretty good at knowing exactly what's what. I mean, how could I not? I literally study this like every day, every night. Okay, now I'm gonna add scattered on top of board meeting. And Aurora unicorn skin. That's pretty. It's more subtle. More subtle than everything taco would have turned out. But, whoa, look at the transition there of Aurora unicorn skin. Thank you for your super chat, Asila. I mean, I don't really feel like it's appropriate to talk about how the Russia-Ukraine war has impacted business, because like that's the last thing on my mind, to be honest, when I'm worried more about like the safety of people. But UPS, who is one of our couriers, has issued statements about not being able to ship to certain regions. So they have like public statements on that. We're kind of, you know, at the mercy of our shipping company. But I do hope that if anyone is listening from either of those regions who's being impacted, that I hope you are staying safe, doing well. We've talked about this in a live stream. We went over it. We donated to a humanitarian charity in support of Ukrainians. So yeah, it's fucking tough, guys. I don't know. I just like don't think it's like appropriate to talk about how it's impacted business when like that's not what matters, you know? We do have some swatchers though who live in those regions, and I really hope that they know from the bottom of my heart that I'm thinking of them, and if there's anything I can personally do, then DM me, you know? And I should do a better job, honestly, of like reaching out to them myself, but it's sometimes you don't always like 100% know someone's position on something, so you don't want to assume that they're like not okay. Like, I don't know. So, but I do know we have some swatchers who are either from Russia or areas around there, so I'm thinking of them. Okay, any more combos? Shady Navy, Frostlight. Yo, that's another interesting one. So the same logic with Menchie the cat over Indigo Away. Frostlight over Shady Navy will kind of like show you a lot of jam-packed holo on top. And that's gonna be like wicked. Okay, wait, what was the other one? Did I miss it? Where is it? Where is it? You had put it, but now I forget. Frostlight. Where was it? Shady Navy, Frostlight, and Cosmic. Thank you, Saeed. Let's do that one. And Cosmic. Let's do that. So there's Shady Navy, Frostlight, which is kind of fun to put over another blue. I like pairing blues. Oops, we got a Menchie here. So that's Frostlight over top of Shady Navy. The blue, like there are blue holo glitters mixed in with silver holo glitters in here, but they kind of get drowned out by being placed over such a dark blue. It's hard to see. I mean, you could see it if you looked at it up close in person, but as far as this camera, this angle is concerned, you're not really gonna pick up on that. Menchie hair check is just like every time we paint something, like it's impossible to avoid her hairs, and you guys know this. When I am editing pictures, like I have to produce my pictures for the website or whatever, and I have to edit out a Menchie hair because I didn't notice it when I was taking the picture. Sometimes you see more detail when you're processing the picture later and you're like zoomed into the picture than when you were actually shooting it. Because I guess my eyesight isn't like I'm not like this, you know? So I have to remove Menchie's hairs. So here's Cosmic. Let's add that over Frostlight and Shady Navy. What a good name, Shady Navy. I tell myself, as I know I named it. Whoa, when it was blurry, that looked so cool. So again, this is complementing the blue base with Cosmic Unicorn Skin, which is predominantly pink. That's a very unique combination. I like that one. Here, I'll get you even closer. And while we're here, you can see our earlier work, also over Shady Navy, Sonic Unicorn Skin, and Gold Flake Taco with Matte Taco, which was one of the first requested combos. And I think that one turned out so stunning, like a matte, elegant sapphire. It looks like a piece of jewelry that some rich person in the monarchy would be wearing to a gala. I don't know what I'm picturing. But the matteness of it just really enhances the edges of the unicorn skins. And that's why matte unicorn skins can look so cool, because you really get to see all the depths and details of their jagged edges, which give it this like gemstone-like beauty. And we cannot forget that we did the same thing with red earlier. So let's focus on that. Let's go focus on me. So that's left on red with solar unicorn skin, which gets you that kind of yellow to orange, and gold flake taco. Also stunning. Two very different vibes. It's very like hot and cold, right? Navy blue was the cold and this is the like hot one. Very cool though. All right, what time is it? Oh my God, it's already 1:30. What did I expect though? Let's be honest, I expected that I would not be able to complete all the swatch wheels in a reasonable amount of time. Let me just check if I missed anyone's super chats recently. I don't think so. No, okay. All right, so yeah, let's end it there. I know I didn't finish the wheels, but like, what am I gonna do, guys? There's too many. But this was fun. I do encourage you guys to check out that spreadsheet. Here, I'll spam it again in the chat. Because a lot of community members of the Simply Nailogical community decided to come together and come up with a bunch of combinations and document them in a spreadsheet. So that's available. It's owned and operated by not me. I'm not legally associated with it. Neither is Holo Taco. But I really appreciate all their their immense hard work and just like passion for Holo Taco. I think it's so cool. And I will be sure to link the spreadsheet also in the video description box after the stream. But yeah, like seeing people do that kind of stuff in part inspired me to like do this. Even though I do this every time we have a launch, I will always show you combos in the Holo Taco like video. They'll kind of show you some ideas, or in our stories or whatever. I always do it, but dedicating streams every now and then to exploring combos. What do you guys say? Part 2, we could do, I mean, like we could do this forever. We could do this infinitely according to math, basically. But yeah, maybe the next time after the next release, maybe we could do another part 2 of these and include whatever it is we released next. How about that? I know what's coming out next. You enjoy this? I'm glad you enjoy this because, you know, by definition, if someone were to read the description of this stream, exploring different combinations of nail polish on top of other nail polish, 99% of the average populace of humanity would be like, what? No. So thank you for being the 1% who finds it interesting. Menchie detectives in chat. What are you guys, clipping me or something? What's next? What is next? Something springy. Something for the season. Yeah? What do you say? We brighten up? I think we should brighten up. The date will be announced soon. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I gave you guys an accidental sneak peek not that long ago. That was actually an accident. I did not mean for that one leak. If you know, you know. But yeah, a new formula. How about, I'll tell you that, a new formula that Holo Taco has not released before. And yeah, it's gonna fit springtime. Brighten up. Okay, Ben will tell me to shut up. I know the stream is 15 seconds delayed, and in like 10 seconds he's gonna say stop. Be right back, going to the Discord. Oh no. They've all documented everything I said. They're gonna figure it out. Shit. It's too early. It's a little bit too early. Okay, the plan, what is my plan for life? My life plan is on Wednesday, we're gonna stream Dream Daddy Part 3. I thought that game would be shorter, but it's gonna be longer. There's a lot of dating dads we have to do. Next Saturday is TBD. And then Wednesday the 30th, I want to call this out now, is the day before Ben's birthday. Ben's birthday is March 31st. And so we're going to do a hummus stream. So I don't know if you're normally around for my Wednesday streams, but not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. We're going to make hummus for Ben's birthday. I mean, I'm going to make hummus. I'm going to attempt to make hummus. Will it taste good? Only Ben will be able to tell. So yeah, make sure to mark that on your calendar, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, or use Google to figure out your time zone. It'll be Ben's birthday special. And yeah, Dream Daddy. That'll be this coming Wednesday. Lots of fun things coming up in stream, and I just really appreciate everyone hanging around with me, whether you're here mostly on Saturday or Friday, or you watch it as a video on demand, which I know that the majority of people do, right? The majority of people end up watching this VOD. So huge shout out to you guys for enjoying this stuff. Maybe, I imagine people are painting their nails while they're watching / listening to this, but I don't know. Menchie got up. She knows it's time to go. I guess no Menchie stream after this, sorry. All right, everyone. Thank you to the mods. Thank you, Beyyn. Thank you, everyone, for your suggestions, your super chats. I really appreciate it. And yeah, all your amazing combo ideas. I hope you guys took notes, and now you know what you're going to paint your nails next. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.